It's a safe secure from Apple, so you don't have to do anything. Sorry, sir, sorry. Just put the backspace, just delete it, like whatever you had typed over there. It's my bad. You have to type the MA all in lowercase, okay? Can you see an O ID? Is there anything saying for your ID? You have to verify me your ID, okay?
The scammer you just heard in the intro is part of a call center in India that runs several different scams in several different countries. In the second part of this two-part series, I will get into all the specifics of this call center, but in this video we are only focusing on one of the agents in the call center. This agent, or scammer, is Arnab Sinha. How do I know this? Well, when I was watching this call center for a couple of days, I noticed that one of the scammers was signing up for a form for some music classes on a webpage of an institution in Bangalore. I decided to take a look at his screen, and when I did, I could see some personal information of the scammer. Wait, check my screen share.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you won't be able to, because to me...
Can you see my screen?
It's loading.
The f is this guy doing? I have his full info. Well, he's filling out some form for Shankar Academy or something. This specific call center, I, together with a friend of mine, XSpeed, got remote access to through social engineering on February 12th.
Okay, waiting for image. Session started. It says somebody is connected to my computer. Sir, I cannot hear you anymore.
I can hear you, sir. I can hear you. You don't worry. It will be go through. Okay, just hold down.
Bro, my internet is so bad, man. I was just connected to this computer and I couldn't upload anything. I don't know what's happening today.
Request, what the option you are getting? Come
Sir,
to the Google search bar.
It's okay. I'm gonna take the computer to a local technician. Because you've already made me
No
install
problem,
a few programs and it's not
I accidentally got it.
And what kind of cell phone you are using?
After getting this initial connection, we managed to get another 7 connections in the call center through network spreading and social engineering. For the spreading, I have to give props to XSpeed again, because he got most of these connections and was nice enough to share them with me. The link to his Twitter will be in the description. In part 2 of this mini-series, Vladimir, the #1 Russian hacker, will make a return on the channel by destroying this entire call center. But in this video, like I said, I will focus on Arnab. So let's take a look at his role in the call center. Let's see how he operates in this scam. Alright, so this is the same clip as in the intro. So he first talks to the victim. In this particular clip, he is pretending to be iTunes or Apple support. He makes them install TeamViewer, asks for the ID, and then gives the ID and the password to somebody that's sitting next to them, which you can see the screen of. So this is not his screen, but somebody that's sitting next to him. And as soon as he has the password and the ID, he tells the victim that he is going to give the call to his senior supervisor that is going to take the call from there. Arnab is a low-tier middleman scammer. His sole purpose is to get victims their ID and password, and then he gives the call to somebody that has an IQ above 70.
Now, you are successfully connected with us, okay? I'm transferring this call to one of my finance department, and they will initiate. Okay? Just hold the minute. Just hold the line.
Not only does he pretend to be from Apple or from iTunes, he also pretends to be from Geek Support.
So actually this thing that by using your account someone has purchased a MacBook Pro and AirPods Pro, that's the reason we are confirmation call you want to continue this process or you will cancel it. Okay, I'm telling you this because if you will not cancel the request, then the amount will be automatically deducted from your account and you will lose your $1,537 for is your account for Geek Support account.
And just to top it off, he also works for Amazon.
And this I'm a supervisor, so that's why we are calling you, because this is directly calling in our headquarters in Amazon.
Now, how am I so sure that the information on the scammer screen wasn't just made up and maybe the scammer even knew that I was watching him and he wanted to bait me? Well, not exactly. Let me explain. So after finding that information, I started looking why is his email called Arnab Sinha, and then he put in his name as Harsh Satyam. Well, I'm still not exactly sure, but I'm sure that his real name is Arnab Sinha, just like in his email. I started looking for that name on Instagram, on Facebook, and there was a lot of people with the same name, but after doing some research, I managed to find his Instagram. I'm 100% sure that this is him because there is a Truecaller database, and there it shows with his number that Arnab is from Bihar, and in his Instagram pictures we can also see that some of his old pictures are taken in his hometown of Katihar, which is a city in Bidar. Since his Instagram is a public page, I am allowed to show his username, but I am not allowed to show his pictures, because otherwise I would be using the pictures for subjects that fall under the fair dealing principle, like research or study, criticism or review, stuff like that. So I'm not allowed to show the pictures, but I am allowed to show his page. Furthermore, his recovery email that I get when I click on forgot password on his Instagram matches up with that from the Truecaller database, and that is also the email that he put into the form. On his Instagram we can also see a video that he is in a shopping mall at a Turkish ice cream shop, and when we look closely we can find the name of the ice cream shop, and once we look that up on Google we see that this Turkish ice cream shop is in Kolkata. This is where Arnab is currently staying, because the scam call center that he works for is also located over there, which we can see in this GPS lookup. Lastly, the way I found this info is because he was signing himself up for Shankar Mahadevan Academy, as I said, which is an institution that gives classes on music, and on his Instagram we can also see that he likes to sing and play guitar.
यूं न पूछ मैं शराबी क्यों हुआ, यूं न पूछ मैं शराबी क्यों हुआ, बस तू ये जान ले, बस तू ये जान ले, गमों के बोझ से, गमों के बोझ से नशे की बोतल सस्ती है। भाई को लगेगा एक और मंगास।
Of course, I had to message this institution to let them know who they were dealing with. All this information could all be incidental, but on his Instagram videos I could hear his voice, him talking English in the same video with the Turkish ice cream shop. So let's match this voice in the video to that of the scammer that I have been watching.
So actually this thing that like by using your account someone has purchased a MacBook Pro and AirPods Pro, that's the reason via confirmation call like you want to continue this process or you will like cancel it. You can see this your display, then you understand, and once you see that display then you understand what's going on and what kind of Turkish ice cream parlor. Okay,
if you are still not convinced, I added his number to my contact list, and it turned out that he had WhatsApp, and his WhatsApp image is the exact same person that shows up on the Instagram. This time, as you can see, I am allowed to show the picture because WhatsApp is owned by Facebook, and the legal terms of use of Facebook say that if you publish content or information using the public setting, it means that you are allowing everyone, including people off of Facebook, to access and use that information and to associate that information with you, so your name, your profile picture, and by use, Facebook means to use it, run, copy, publicly perform or display, distribute, modify, translate and create derivative works of. Now that I had all this information, I had the idea to call the scammer and to let him know that I was aware of what he was doing and who he was. The idea of this call was kind of to scare him in the hopes that he would stop scamming, which is pretty unlikely because as soon as these guys start scamming, they usually never stop until the police or their family members tell them to stop. I read you guys' comments, here you guys tell me to use different methods, try and stop them from scamming. You guys tell me to tell the scammers that I am going to file a police report, that I'm going to tell his relatives and like old school friends and his family that he is scamming, and also that I'm going to publish his information. So all three of these methods I'm going to try in this call. Of course I was going to call an Indian number, which would cost me money. Usually I use TextNow, which allows me to make calls for free because scammers use US numbers and US numbers are free to call on TextNow. I tried to add money to my TextNow balance to call him, but for some reason that wouldn't work. So I decided to send an email to TextNow asking them if they want to give me some money, and they were nice enough to say yes. So shout out to them for that. Now let's get into the call and let's see what happens.
Hello.
Yes, hello, is this Arnab? Is this Arnab?
Yes, hello.
Okay, Arnab, before you hang up the call, my name is James. I'm a scam investigator and YouTuber, and I would like to talk to you for a second. Is that okay?
Okay.
Is it correct that you are working for a scam call center?
No.
It isn't? Because I have been following you for the past few weeks and I've come to the conclusion that you are a scammer.
No?
I'm just gonna let you know that if you're not gonna be... Okay. Hey, Arnold, listen man, it's just better if you're honest with me.
Hello?
Yes, Arnold, can you listen to me for 1 second? It's okay, you don't have to answer any questions, I just want to tell you something, okay? You don't have to tell me anything, I'm not gonna do anything. Just listen to me for a second, okay? You speak English, right? Can you hear me? Arnold. Arnob, if you hang up the phone or don't want to talk to me, that's okay. But then I'm gonna publish all your information to thousands of people on my YouTube channel, okay? I will also contact your family and friends on Facebook and on Instagram about the fact that you are scamming people as a job. And I will also make a profile of you with the Kolkata Cyber Police and the Katihar Cyber Police. So tell me, do you want to talk to me for a second, or do you want me to publish your information, report you to the police, and also tell your friends and family, your relatives, that you are scamming people as a job?
Mm-hmm.
You are gonna answer some questions? You want to talk to me, or?
Hindi bolo.
Arnob, you're not stupid, bro. You're not stupid. You speak English. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. Arnav, come on man. I know everything about you, Arnav. It's okay. You can just talk to me in English, man. What is this guy doing, bro? As you could see, the scammer wasn't very talkative, so I called him one more time and I said to him, okay, listen man, I'm going to give you one more chance. Tell me, are you gonna answer my questions, yes or no? So he started cursing at me in Hindi, which I'm not gonna show. It was super childish. I didn't even know what he was saying. He was just cursing me out. I could hear him saying stuff like "Tera makabura" and I don't know, man. I'll show you the last minute and a half or so of the call. That's when he started speaking English all of a sudden. Why do you forget to speak English when I confront you with the facts? Why do you forget to speak English, man? I don't speak Hindi. I'm not from India.
Okay, so don't call me then, man.
Yeah, why are you scamming people? That's all I want to know. I will stop calling you if you tell me why you are scamming people.
Why do you think so?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you this question.
I'm asking you, why do you think so?
Okay, so is this what you're gonna do? You're gonna repeat my questions to me?
I'm asking you, why do you think so that I'm going to?
Because you're mentally ill and you need help?
You know, man, you're just irritating me, okay? Don't call me.
Okay, well, I hope you look forward to getting arrested, to getting calls from your family asking why you are scamming people, and getting thousands of calls from thousands of people asking you why you are a scammer, just like me.
Don't irritate me, don't fucking irritate me, man, okay? Do whatever you can do, okay?
I'm not irritating you, I'm just calling you and I'm asking you questions. If you're not gonna answer my questions, then tell me I'm not gonna answer your questions, I will stop calling you.
You are irritating me, dude. Okay, then call, man. Do how much call you can do, okay?
No, I'm not here to call you just to call you. I'm here to call you to ask you questions. I'm not This guy is so dumb, man. Shit. I don't know if you guys could hear it as well, but in that last clip, the 1.5 minute, it sounded like a different person talking to me.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Okay, no?
I'm asking you, why do you think so that I'm going to? Man, you're just irritating me, okay? Don't call me. Don't irritate me, don't fucking irritate me, man, okay?
Like I said, the guy was cussing me out, he was being very cocky and nonchalant, and if somebody called me with all of my personal information telling me that he was going to report me to the police when I know that I'm doing something illegal, then I wouldn't be so chill. That's why I also put a question mark when I was annotating him, writing down what he was saying, because I'm not so sure if this was Arnab. An hour later I checked Arnab's Instagram, I saw that he had posted a story on his Instagram, and in that story I could see that he was at a shopping mall, probably the same one as in the video with the Turkish ice cream parlor, with a friend of his. There was 2 drinks on the table, and so this friend probably picked up the phone because Arnab was shitting his pants. What's also funny is that he put music under his story, and if we look closely it says scam team music, so he probably knew that somebody was watching him, and indeed he was closely monitoring who was watching his stories, and he blocked all of my accounts that I watched the story with that he didn't know. Of course I used fake accounts, so he doesn't have my real information. He also blocked my TextNow number that I called him with. I think I called him like 100 times or something before he actually blocked my number. I don't really care that he blocked me, because if I called him again and again and again, I know that he's just gonna ignore me, or he's just gonna say that he's not a scammer and he doesn't want to answer my questions, so that's okay. Just to add a little bit more closure to the story, Arnab posted a video on his Instagram where he is sitting in a train, and it seems like he is leaving the city. Hopefully he is returning back to his hometown of Katihar and he will quit scamming. So that gives a little closure to this story. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure you leave a like and a comment for the algorithm. A lot of you guys have been doing this, and as you can see on my channel, the views have been going up recently, so it genuinely does help when you guys leave a like and a comment. Also, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss a video. You don't want to miss the second part of this mini series. If you want to support me financially, you can check out my Patreon, which is always in the description, and I also have a Twitter with some bonus content on there. I hope you guys have a nice day. Stay cautious. Bye bye.